We're going to get started in a minute or two. We're currently missing a panelist who will hopefully arrive any moment. So yeah, we're going to get started real soon with 440. This is the pre-show. I've never done a pre-show for 440 before. Usually the League Heels Wrestling show was anyone at our 5 o'clock wrestling panel. Some of you were. Thank you very much. It was at the Cat Theater, and that's hard to find because it's not in a hotel, and that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I had a panel there, and we ended up we had to kill for time, so I just did a pre-show. That's usually when I get on the microphone and I'm just talking and I don't stop. It's usually because we're covering for time. Yeah, I'm hoping that Abby arrives any minute. Abby Russell is our missing, oh, thank you very much. Well, thank you, Alexandra. Give it up for Alexandra. Give it up for Kahlief Adams, over here. And Abby Russell will hopefully be joining us soon. I don't know. Like literally don't know. But she is last in the order, so she can show up late if she'd like. Why don't y'all take a seat? I know I'm standing, but you don't have to stand. You don't have to do the panel standing up.
Be the first man I already stand.
Yeah. I'm always standing up for panels. I just realized that. Oh, that's a bummer. All right. Well, anyway, I'm in a podium, and that's fun. Hello, and welcome to 404ing It, Breaking Down the Internet. If you've never been to this panel before, because we took a brief hiatus, you might be asking, what is 404ing It? Well, it is a collection of photos and videos that are positive, or nice, or weird, but like good. It's a celebration of the good parts of the internet. There's going to be swearing, but it's going to be positive swearing, like, oh, fucking take a look at this shit. This shit rules. And not like, this guy sucks, check out how much this guy sucks. It's not that. It's like, if the internet is like a garbage pile, there's a little bit that was meant to be recycled, and you pull that part out, and you're like, oh, this is good. Why is this here? That's what 404ing, and we try to find that stuff for you. And then a content warning. There's a segment. I'm going to do some segments. My guests are going to do some segments. We're going to look at some videos and some photos of internet stuff. But there's a point where somebody yells at animals, and it's for fun. But I also know that some people are like, I hate this guy. He yells at animals. So like, I'm letting you know that's happening. It's not a big deal. It's not the biggest deal in the world. We're going to go to our first video in a moment. I am going to take a moment to just, DM my guest. Because, I don't know. How y'all doing here on the panel? It's day 2 of 19 here at PAX.
Yes. It is the longest day of PAX.
Is it?
Yeah, I think I had hair.
Maybe big mood.
Yeah, seriously. It feels like I melted into myself. We were talking about, the expansion of the universe and things like that before we kind of came in the room. And I was talking about how this PAX week has felt like the reverse shrink eating, where it's not even not expanding, you're just imploding, you're just sucking into your own body. And that's the way it feels right now. But not with you. Because you're all amazing. But outside of the room, it's like, oh my god. And it's been hot. What is with this humidity here?
I don't understand, because as a New Yorker, I know what 60 degrees feels like, I know what 70 degrees feels like. Here, I forget that the water or the wind or something makes that 6 degrees colder than I think.
Yes.
But then also the humidity bumps that back up, so it's the same.
Yes.
But everyone was just I got off the plane and everyone was wearing jackets and jeans, and I was like, why? Why? No, you need no.
As a New Yorker, I'm a former New Yorker, born and raised, and now in Portland where there is no humidity. So now that I'm in Seattle, it feels like someone's just putting a wet, damp rag over me all the time. I've gone to every appointment sweaty, and people are looking at me like I'm a mutant. They're like, what's wrong with this person? What's wrong with your body? Why are you here? Do you have an appointment? I'm like, yes, I do. Why are you sweating on my equipment? I don't appreciate you doing that. I was like, I'm just walking. I'm breathing and walking.
Just living. I recommend the Regency. The air conditioning is new because it's a new building. And also, there's just a bunch of rooms waiting for you to play board games in it, and some of those rooms are just you playing a board game with your friends and no one else. It's pretty fucking great. I was there today, and even like the busy part of the Regency stuff is nothing compared to like trying to stand on the 6th floor and look at a thing. All right, we gotta start. I sent messages to Abby, and then hopefully she'll just like arrive and it'll be fucking. Let's all applaud when Abby comes in and joins the panel and be cool about it.
Should I like find excited?
Yeah, you do you. You feel how you want to feel. Anyway, our first segment. Oh yeah, our guests Alexandra and Abby and Kahlief, and these are all League of Heels photos because that's a theme. I like themes. Great birds. Okay, Grand Illusions. So you might know about this guy. Here's the thing. You can have over 1 million subscribers on YouTube and still be someone that people don't know anything about. So you might not know about this fun old man that I love on the internet. This is my ASMR, just so you know. This is just an old man that loves magic and magic tricks. And he has a YouTube channel where he shows them off. And he does sell them. It's a business. But like, this old man, Tim.
His name is Tim.
His name is Tim. He is British. He is a magician and a collector of oddities and weird stuff. It's all silly and fun. Including this.
Tim is like stabbing the hell out of this balloon.
He's not though. He's doing a cool weird thing with that balloon.
Uh-oh.
This is a longer one. Some of them are very short, some of them are very in-depth. They're all about weird gadgets and whatnot. And he's just a nice old man. Some of them are shot not in HD, they're very old, and I love them. And then yeah, they got an apple balloon. Do you need that? No. You don't need that.
I feel like if you make that apple balloon, you have to say correctly after it.
Yeah.
If you're done, you're like, correctly.
Look, these are weird big dice. It's PAX. Here's a weird dice thing that exists on the internet. Tim is a very old man, and he's using a device that is USB powered, and it makes me happy.
Oh, wow. He's like the anti-Mr. Wizard.
Yes. He's got a Mr. Wizard vibe, but he's not fucking mean. Because I forgot about that. I forgot how mean Mr. Wizard was. He's always just like, no, wrong.
He left a small child out alone in the field and drove away.
Yes, for real. We'll look at another one here. I love this. Oh, there we go.
Are we supposed to like? Is it okay if we can't quite hear?
Oh, yeah, we can make it a little louder if we could. Or I can make it a little louder. If you don't want to, I will. I will. Our sound engineer is on his break, so.
It's fine. Everyone needs a break.
Like he's got like 100 videos, and it's great. My other favorite fact about Tim is he just bought a canal boat, which I'm real interested in, because that's like a lifestyle. It's like van life, but a tiny boat, and you can just do that. You can just do that in England. You can just own a boat and live on a boat, and as long as you move every 48 hours, it's totally cool. I ran out of van life videos, and now I watch canal boat videos.
This totally needs a Harlem Globetrotters theme.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Sweet Georgia Brown?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I remember to think.
This is blowing my mind.
Yeah.
This would be so good high.
And the main thing is, Tim doesn't review anything he's not delighted by, and you can tell he's not an actor. So like every little weird video he makes, he's so psyched to share with people.
I relate to that.
Yeah.
This is me trying to juggle my projects.
Let's see.
You just need to stack them all on top of each other. It's fine.
Yeah, and then he's got a little editing thing or whatever.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Now we'll get a little outside stuff.
He was like the best uncle, bro. He'd be like, come here, kids. Big upset at the whole thing.
Well, he's trying to do, because this thing is supposed to make bubbles inside of bubbles.
Oh.
And some of them do it and some don't. And then also, as he keeps leaning down to refill, he is just putting his face into a bubble. There he goes, now I got it.
Oh.
Yeah. He just gave us some bubble lore facts that I totally don't. He like dropped a name, like we'd be like, oh yes. Like, no man, nobody knows about the guys who made bubbles work well. Nobody knows about the kings of bubbles. Also, yeah, there's just a bottle of wine right there. I don't know why. I missed that the first time I watched this video. And I was like, wait, what's up, Tim?
And he's also dressed something else.
They got a little animation at the end, yeah.
Oh, man.
Because yeah, he's got Grand Illusions is a YouTube channel, and it's also a store, and the odds and ends and weird little things, and that's a sentence. I have many hundreds of automatons in my collection, and I believe him. He does.
Musical instrument, figures, as it were, each of them playing something, some just percussion. This one here, for instance, you might not talk like that.
Now imagine, yeah. Like part of this dude's life is just going to like Chinatown in New York and just looking for weird shit. And sometimes he has stuff that like is old and no one else has anymore.
Yeah.
He's in New York.
He lives and works in UK and New York. Yeah, but his store is in New York.
Oh, okay.
In my brain, I just have all these soundtracks playing over and over in my head. Like that first one is like totally the genuine home.
Nope, dump that one. Let's look at this weird. This one is great. It's just so.
Oh my gosh, the guitar thing.
Yeah.
And that's some of the things, the idea was very nice. And then also the little symbols, again, is one like this.
It doesn't need a face, but it's great that it has one.
Yeah. Everything needs, lots of things need, some things need faces.
Now this is unnecessary, Tim. You didn't have a video to show this off.
That's
You were like,
never-
let's put the pig in it too.
You know it's never gonna be there.
And then when you switch on the switch at the back, and it's near an ankle, he starts to fall.
I love you guys. You all just went, whoa. That makes me very happy.
I'm not gonna lie, that would give hours of enjoyment.
Yeah.
That's just unreasonable.
It's that thing when you're like, what did people do before they had like handheld stuff and like TV? They made weird mechanical shit because they were like, I don't know, I got a watch already. I'll make a little pig man that moves around. He's frying bacon. That's messed up. Yeah. He doesn't have to dance, but he does. It's great. I love Tim. Grand Illusions, YouTube channel. We'll go into my next segment here. A man and a duck. This is the, a man's gonna yell at a duck here. His name is Brendan Robert. So, you know how sometimes people are doing Vine energy on TickTok? That's what Brendan Robert is doing. He's on YouTube as well. He's made a life for himself a bit. Sometimes he's got merch, and it's a whole thing. I don't know why he's got all these animals. I don't know why he started yelling at them. I do know that yelling at a duck named Jerry fucking rules.
Jerry, stop trying to cook the guinea pig! Stop! Get off the couch! Stop!
That man has almost 2 million followers.
Yeah. He's made a lot of videos. And, well, all right, well, okay, all right. Someone else has shown some videos, I guess.
Jerry, what are you doing with my car keys and why are they waiting by the car? Jerry,
that is, this is the first one I saw, and I was like, yeah, whatever. And I was like, oh, no, I'm into it. Because there's a moment in that video, because we're going to watch this one again.
Jerry, what are you doing with my car keys and why are they waiting by the car?
So this is comedy. This is for comedy.
Give me back
This is
my
for
keys.
comedy. This is not for comedy. That's real. That part's real. And then he covers it up and he keeps it in. But the part where the duck runs away with his car keys and he has an actual moment of real panic is real. He's like, oh shit. You mean Jerry? Like that's real. Yeah, stop playing. This is for TikTok.
You son of a bitch. Where are you going, Jerry? Stop. Playing not a game of Jerry, you fucking asshole.
His hair is amazing.
Yeah. Well, he was chasing a duck around. He had to catch that duck for the rest of this video. Obviously, also, the wind was picking up. Yeah. There's something about it. Like, if you watch enough Vine compilations on YouTube, eventually they just start suggesting TikTok compilations. And I generally recommend it. You do run the risk of, there's a certain period in TikTok where every video ends with the person that made the thing that you like telling you to follow PewDiePie on YouTube, and you're like, nah, damn, all right. And then there is a certain percentage of today's youth, and I'm old, so I'll say that definitely thinks I'm almost racist is funny. Not being racist, but like, the joke is I almost said the N-word. And it's like, nah, that's not the joke. That's not a joke. I'm just letting you know about TikTok. And then also like, because people, legitimately, there are friends of mine who are just like, so should I get that app? Is Snapchat over? And it's like, yeah. I mean, no, but yeah. Legitimately, just stay on Instagram, because it's somehow weathered the storm. Anyway.
You deserved it.
It's the 4th. One,
Every
yeah.
single moment, you deserved it.
He deserves it. But also, it is very fun to be like, it's the 4th of July, be nice. It's such a weird thing to yell at a duck. Like, face value, very good. But then, like, stop and think about it for a second. Anyway, some of them are nice.
He probably fucked with that back in Duck History Month. He knows he did something wrong. He knows he just did something that's
Yeah.
usually coming for.
Yeah, sometimes.
You got it, Jerry. Go, Jerry, go. Good boy. You're a happy lad.
Yeah, we're gonna watch that one again, because that one's nice.
You got it, Jerry. Go, Jerry, go. Good boy. You're a happy lad.
Yeah, there's in this one, because a lot of times, the whole reason people know about TikTok is because it's very easy to like import music into it and make a music video thing. Yeah. And then it gets on its way. It's like, all right, you hung out enough, I'm out of here.
That nigga's a cat.
What?
That nigga's a cat.
Yeah.
That nigga's like, I really don't want to be with you.
Yeah, I think that's just done. It's like,
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could own a duck. I never really thought about it.
I mean, if you own like a property and a duck happens to like say, I'm just gonna live here.
The main thing is that it just looks like any old backyard. It doesn't look like a farmhouse or anything, and I'm just like, there are a lot of chickens for just someone's backyard. I don't know what's going on. I feel like Brendan spent his TikTok money on more animals, which is like probably not the right business call.
I mean, you invest back in the business, I guess.
Yeah, he is investing in his future.
I kind of look at Jerry as his boys, so his peeps, and he's like, man, this dude just fucking yelling at me.
One of these days, man, I'm going for those ankles.
Man. Yeah, I'm taking toes with me.
Yeah.
He's yelling at me one more time, I'm not going to deal with this shit.
I don't know, I jumped in the pool the other day and he was psyched about it. That was nice.
Okay, good laugh.
Yeah.
That's it for it.
All right. So the main thrust of the show is that, like, yeah, I spend too much time on the internet, and I do find some fun things, but also I have friends who find very cool things, and I invite them on the show to talk about those things. We're going to start with Alexandra. Please applaud for Alexandra. Alexandra, a veteran of this show. So there's a theme with your videos, and what is our theme for this evening?
It's very personal. It's like before, years ago, I would just go on and on with life, but I have since become a woman of surprising depth. And these videos are about something more. That they're interesting, but there's always they go much further than you expect. And I think the first video illustrates that concept. And those of you who've seen it, please, and you know the answer, please don't shout it out. Just let other people discover it for themselves. I think it's a good one.
This is a test of selective attention. Count how many times the players wearing white.
Somebody
pass the
does.
basketball.
Okay. All right. So count in your head. Think about it. Paying attention. Real careful. We'll try to get that number going, and then. All right. And we're still focusing on the people wearing white. Now they're passing the ball. All right.
How many passes did you count? The correct answer is 15 passes.
So that's right.
But
Yeah.
you see the gorilla.
Wait a minute. Wait a second. There was a gorilla.
This video is sponsored by Brady and his copyright. It is available for use in talks and community teaching on DVDs from Discog Productions. Learn more.
I've been there.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting because it's basically a whole body of work about learning to not trust our senses because sometimes, especially I love this because watching it now that I know that there's a person in a gorilla suit just literally mimicking a gorilla in the middle, I can never unsee it. But I remember the first time I saw it and it was like, what? Oh, oh wow, okay. I was just my opinion of myself, came crashing down. I didn't see the giant gorilla suit. What? And it kind of helps you put into focus how much our senses, not our senses lie to us, but we're really bad at noticing some stuff.
We're most the S's on the wall are a trick as well because there are two S's on the wall, and you're like, oh no, they don't want me to count the passes. They want me to know how many S's are in the background. They're trying to trick me. They're not trying to trick you. They're doing a lot of other bullshit, but they are not. They want to know how many passes there are. Take them at their word. But the first time I watched this, I'm like, all right, 2 S's. I don't really care about this passes. And then the gorilla came in. I was like, wait, what? I lost track.
Yeah, that thing freaked me out. The S was scared.
Yeah, right.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna work?
All right. We are now joined by Abby Russell.
I thought it started at 9.
Oh, okay. No problem. Well, we're glad to have you here. We did some segments, just so you know. A man yells at a duck on TikTok, and people like it. There's an old man that loves magic, and he's British. And then we're in Alexandra's segment, so.
They all sound hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I missed it.
It's okay. I'm happy you're here. All right. And, there's a monitor there you can look at. Let's see your next video. Do you want to set this up at all? Or?
What was it again?
Oh, I don't remember. We can talk about it after.
Yeah. Speaking of TikTok.
Yeah. So, I want to say real quick. The first thing I was like, I don't know why we're showing this because it's the thing of, I understand. It was very impressive. Her motions are very animation inspired, and it works really well, and it's part of a thing you can do in TikTok. And she's also very talented. But I didn't get that till the third time I watched. because Lizzo is too good, and I was just like, hell yeah. I was just like, oh, I get to listen to Lizzo right now? Fuck yeah. Then I was like, oh wait, there's a video. So like, good choice on song, but also bad choice on song, because I just want to jam, because Lizzo fucking rules. But yeah, we'll watch it again. Do you have any?
Yeah. Like, this is like horror. Like I showed this video and got me open horror, but like got me to see this because like a lot of like most of the comments are like, she looks like a Disney character. She moves like a Disney character, and it turns out like, oh yeah, no, the whole thing is like you can record videos like at half the speed or a third of the speed, and actually like set up this whole thing so that it looks like this when put in like full speed. But you have to be really good to do this. It's the thing.
It's not that. It's that when you're playing with time and you're playing with video and timing, you also still have to just do the work really well.
Yeah, and like especially like my open core, like I'm a professional animator. So like animation techniques actually like seem like they went into like animation knowledge of setting this up and knowing when to do like the squash and stretch and like lead into some stuff. And it's just I tried to do this. Like, it is really hard, and I just embarrassed myself. I never actually published the videos, but like, this is hard. And like, this like Tinker just had like hundreds of characters, hundreds of videos, and she's just some real good stuff.
Yeah. I will have a YouTube video of this panel, and in the show description will be a link to all of the videos that we showed, so you can check some people out. I had to learn for you, and then I was like, oh, I'm going to do the duck segment. I was like, is there a site where you can just download TikTok videos? And there is, because of course there is. They make it very easy. It's great. So we have 2 videos that are animated. The March is the second one. So do you want to set up this next video?
Yes, my other girlfriend Amber is the one who introduced me to the next video, and it is very, okay, I am the kind of person who like makes sound effects with my mouth when I do things, because like I really get into things. I get excited, and this is a Japanese video. In Japan, like especially when it comes to like every language has its own like kind of like rules for onomatopoeia when it comes to like comics and stuff. It's great, and in Japan it tends to be like the equivalent of what the sound is doing, more than just exactly what it sounds like. And that is a whole video of like playing with sound effects, but making music out of them. And it's really, I think it's really interesting.
Okay, well, we'll take a look.
It's also very catchy. I have not stopped listening to this. And all the word bubbles are like the sound effects themselves.
This is one of those videos that you put on a loop, and then you forget that you have it all open in a tab, and then you're just like, wait, what the fuck is this again?
Like, I believe this is the footstep sound.
This is made a Bill Timberland.
I want to go on an adventure. It's that, like if you were like, Yoko Kanno made this for Cowboy Bebop, I'd be like, yes, she did. She did a great job with it.
It's really good.
Also, like, this is the entire shtick of this video is this character trying to catch the attention of the other person who's playing games.
Yeah.
I think I've made at least one of those moves today, trying to get to the PAX line.
Oh, yeah.
Did you get that one?
Also, the artist who does this has like a lot of these videos of these characters doing very, very similar. One's very, very catchy that didn't include, but like, yeah, this just goes.
Yeah.
Also, a good way to like learn about Japanese sound effects.
Yeah, if you're referencing Japanese sound effects, you could just watch this video.
And I love how like the TickTok master just like have a good meal and then just as an excuse to do the sound effects of chewing food immediately after.
This video keeps going.
Yes.
We got a lot more. We have another video show. We have to do it. I just want you to know that we are not halfway done with this video. Because I was like, how much more we got? Oh yeah, we got more.
Yeah,
but we were gonna. I wanted the piano to come in because I love this piano coming in. Because it's just.
And this backing track is just like her chewing.
Also, the piano does get louder as the piano comes into frame. which I appreciate.
Just turn around.
She's just playing something really aggressive.
All right, we gotta move on. Got another video. This one, I feel like you've seen this next video. It is. We're gonna play it and we can talk over it. You've probably seen this. If you haven't, here's a new fun video for you.
Yeah.
That's this whole panel.
Yeah.
But this one particularly, I love these goddamn cats so much.
Yes. When I'm at my lowest, when I'm like in my darkest moments, I just turn to this video and it gives me hope and it fills my heart with joy. And I just love these cats so much. And nearly every single
Hell
one
yeah,
of
here
them-
he is.
Yeah.
That's my friend right there. The tuba player, I love that. I love that cat so much. And you're like, oh, that was cute. That was really fun. It's like a little animated thing. Nope. No, we're not done. Don't worry about it. That cat's playing 2 instruments at once. Hell yeah. There we go.
Bring everybody in. Also, every
Toss the cat.
every row has like one cat doing something different.
Yeah. Yep, you got double clarinet there.
That would be the best.
There's a duck on that cat's head.
Halftime show.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
That would be so fire.
All right, that was really fun. That was great. That's cool. Nope. Don't worry about it. It's a long song. We'll go back to the main theme.
The heart-made flowers bloom on their little batons.
Yeah, I got some videos that are just when you need them. You
Yeah.
know, I think everybody's got a couple of those. Like maybe it's like your favorite streamer and like highlights of them, or it's just like something where you're like, I just need that. And this is one of those videos. Yeah, and that's done. All right. Thank you so much, Alexandra. Give it up for Alexandra. Bringing us some videos, as she said, with some surprising depth. And now, so when I invite people to do the show, I'm like, hey, here's the theme, here's an old video of the panel if you want to watch that. This is kind of what we do, this is what we're looking for. Let me know what you want to show, we can talk about it. And most people send me either like 100 videos or 2 videos. This has never happened before. I just got sent a list of websites that you like. You sent me a bunch of fucking websites. You were like, check these websites out, bro.
So Pat hit me up. He's like, Pat. And he's like, Pat. He's like, I want you to be on this panel. It would be dope if you got on it. And I was like, all right, cool. So I'm gonna stuff, figure out stuff. And then I sat down, because I'm like, I don't watch a lot of videos often. I don't sit and do it anymore. But I do when I'm really high. Surf the web and randomly find dumb shit. And I hope that I brought you the dumbest shit that I could find.
So what I did was I visited these websites and I took screen caps so we can look at them and the addresses are there. And then also there is one that is interactive, so I just recorded in OBS doing it, and we'll get to that. That's the first one, which is pointerpointer.com. So I was like, oh. Yeah, you move the mouse and then there's a photo.
Hold on. Before you go to the next one.
Yeah.
Everyone, I want you to close your eyes. This is going to be interactive. Close your eyes for a hot second. And I want you to just imagine the word chia. And then when you go to the next slide, I want you to have that in your mind when you see the next person do what they're going to do. You got it? Everybody? All right, let's go. Chia.
So it took me too long to recognize that where you move the mouse was where the next photo of someone pointing was. It wasn't just photos of people pointing. That's a website. It's pointer. There's more to it. So this is me moving the mouse. You can see the mouse there. It's probably a little hard to see from where you are. But I'm moving the mouse, and it's finding, and it takes a while.
Oh, there it is.
So that's this website, and it's way better. Because it's not just a bunch of fucking white dudes you know.
So
It is a bunch of white dudes you know.
there's a lot of white dudes that wanted to be my white friend.
Oh yeah, if you barely move the mouse, it just gives you the same photo again, which I found by accident, and I'm very happy about.
And the good thing is, like, when you look at the photos, like, you have this picture and this mental image and this sound that just goes with each one. That other one was like your breath.
Yeah, this one went fast. And that's not great.
That one wasn't that great.
That's not great. That's the last photo of that. Yeah, that's where it ends. Oh no, yeah. Then we just got me trying to find one more photo, and then I'm like, I'm done doing this.
Reasonable.
Apparently, I guess, if you just look up pictures of people pointing, it's mostly young white dudes being like, yeah.
Whoa. You see? Joe. Hey. Yeah. So close.
Yeah. Let's talk about. Oh.
What did you Google to find that?
That is a great question.
I was so high. Honestly, I don't remember what I was actually looking for, and I think,
Sigma something, probably.
yes, I'll take that.
Okay.
200.
Let's talk about dronesweaters.com. This is a great website.
I'm sorry, what?
It's called dronesweaters.com, and if you're like, is that what I think it's about? It is. It's not a joke. Well,
Double knit.
clothes for cold drones.
Mad sweaters for mad drones. Look at this. This is fantastic.
Why should drones have to be naked?
They don't feel the cool. They don't feel
You don't know that.
yet.
I'd rather not find out. I'd rather not know 100 years from now that we were keeping around cold drones.
Oh,
Stop that shit.
Is this a Ruffles Basilisk scenario where, like, oh no, in the future some AI will find out that you were a jerk to drones and will enact terrible vengeance. So let's just make sure our drones are nice and warm today, so in the future, omnipotent like Skynet won't hurt us.
Yeah. Why take the risk?
Be nice to the drones. Keep them warm.
Drones need clothes.
Measurements of the drone pieces so they can make double knit little mini skirts.
I'm sorry. While this may at first appear to be a light concern,
Yeah.
Because I was like,
There's certainly no harm in putting clothes on.
there's still many drone owners who have seen their drones shiver violently after exposure to winter temperatures.
the crazy shit is you'll probably see this nation every 2 months. Yep.
Great shot.
There's gotta be a better way. Maybe not what is fashionable.
Can you still fly with the sweater?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Probably not.
I mean, if they're not flying, you should keep them inside.
That one.
Your drone might be cold.
Yeah.
That one is definitely not flying with that.
Yeah, no, that's definitely impacting. Also, weight.
I will say it's not flying, but it is flying.
Yeah. Again, this is what happens when you are in my home at 2 o'clock in the morning and I just smoke cold. Anyway,
They put work into these. They look good.
it's a good site, like good pictures. I was like, they really took the time to do that. And they were good. They made like the double sweater, like a little thing on the bottom, like the knit is good. Like,
Zandra, you seem to be having a moment. What's up?
Okay, I'm sorry. It's just like, okay. They got me. I was like, okay, they're using reason. Now they're going like, well, you know, your drone, like, you know, there's if you keep your drone's like internal temperature set to low, it loses a lot of heat, which means like the battery's having to do extra work. Okay, fine, I get there's like there's a reason why you maybe should be like keeping your drones warm, I read, and it goes without saying, but we will mention it anyway. Drones cannot or should not wear pants. Oh, come on! Now you're just being silly.
Yeah, there's a song that goes along with these pictures too. It's like the theme to the Wonder Years.
Yeah. This is a category of the internet that I really appreciate, which is spending way too much time, effort, and energy taking something stupid very seriously. Because you can say, what about a website where like sweaters for drones? And you're like, yeah, we should do that. And then someone's just like, yeah, but it should be good. And you're like, oh, we have to get cameras, and we have to get drones, and then we gotta make the sweaters and light them well, and then we gotta write ad copy like we're like we have to go to do research about what other websites do this and like mimic them. Is that worth it? And then someone was like, yeah, man, it's gonna be great.
I hope in my biggest hopes of hopes that the people from West Elm were behind this.
Yeah.
Like good copy, good font.
I got also like props to the person writing the copy. Because like, oh, why should your drone sweater be snug? Well, so it can't easily pull it off. Like,
Remember,
well played, person who wrote the copy to give us an image.
Drone hoodies are coming too.
are not just novelties. For many drones, they are necessities. So don't feel embarrassed buying your drone a sweater. With the right cold weather gear, winter can really be a wonderland for your drone.
The person who ran up on the GoDaddy, the site was like, yo, I'm gonna get this. And it wasn't taken. They were like, yo, drone storage is available, son. We're gonna cop that joint. We're gonna make drone storage. This is two-piece.
I mean, how can you put a price on warming up your drone and keeping them in beautiful sweaters? That's components right there. That's materials. This tear. I love it because it's just like
What was it?
That is the price of
$89.
$89 for that drone sweater.
Let's go to SoMeWeirdOrConfusing.com. Now, SoMeWeirdOrConfusing.com, you go to the site and you click a button.
Mm-hmm.
You click the please button if you go to that website. And it will sell you something weird or confusing.
Please.
All right, we'll just go through a few. I picked out a few of these.
I trust you, man.
Fish assholes, labels, funny, redneck, gag, gift, fun joke. That's the thing. If you click that, I clicked and this came up. That's the thing you could buy on eBay. You can make an offer on those. Moose cock cracker spread, fake gag gift. I bought you some fish assholes. Thanks for having me over to your housewarming party.
This is so much better than something I found. I didn't believe that, not finding fish asshole. And why is it Minnesota roadkill?
It's also not as good as the others. They like ran out of jokes. They're like, we got 3 good ones and one about stew.
They're also all like asshole, testicle, cock,
Yeah.
stew.
They ran out. They were like, can we do a vagina joke? No.
That's just lack of like creativity, right? I do appreciate that you put the bad one in the 3rd position.
Yeah.
Which is where you would put it.
Yeah, you can't. You gotta sandwich it. All right. Also, inflatable unicorn horn for cats.
That's so bad.
That's the best photo they got of that cat.
You know what makes me a little bit sad though? Is that you didn't find one for Jerry.
No. No hat for
Jerry
Jerry.
could rock the
Unicorn hat for Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry's duff. It's a whole thing.
I'll watch the tape.
Yeah. It's a book.
Wait, I heard Shane in this room. No Shane.
Crafting with cat hair.
Shane.
Cute handicraft to make with your cat.
Wait, Pat. Check this out.
What up?
If you were to use that book, you could make a drone sweater with cat. Man.
Also,
$95.
it's very hard to read. You can't read this. In the bottom left corner, it says, translated from the Japanese. This originally was a book in Japanese that got translated, and made me so happy just that exists.
That's what homegirl was looking at when she would turn around.
Yeah. Yeah, just watch this.
It also says cute crafts to make with your cat, but really it's cute crafts to make of your cat.
I mean, maybe you make them like maybe you don't know. Maybe like the picture book actually like saying, okay, now you get the cat to contribute this part of the process, and you work at it together. You know, it's a group activity.
I just noticed a thing. Because the top, I was like, oh yeah, there's other versions of this book. Other people are selling it. Like people who viewed this item also viewed unfreedom of the press. What?
That's my cat crafts.
What? The fuck?
That's a $2 book free shipping.
That's a $2 book. Fashion custom home decor pillowcase, Nicolas Cage pillowcase cover, 20 by 30 inch.
I'm sad. I wanted the Mandy version.
Please do not purchase this and send it to Japan.
I don't think this is weird or confusing.
Here's the thing. If you mailed this to Alex Navarro, he wouldn't have to figure out why. He wouldn't be like, hey, why is this happening? He'd be like, yeah, of course multiple people mailed me the same pillow. Of course they did.
I mean, like there's a healthy selection at the top in case they want other Nick Cage.
Yeah, there's shirtless Nick Cage, shirt unbuttoned Nicolas Cage, terrible saying I don't think Nicolas Cage ever said, see you in my dreams. Maybe he has, I haven't seen every movie. And also a Walking Dead pillowcase, because why?
Was he in there?
Have you
No.
seen Nicolas Cage living? Walking Dead.
Positive
It's true.
Underpants, underpants, I can't even read this one. I hate these. Underpants for your hands.
Oh, Panderpants.
Okay, I may lose some people in the crowd here, but honestly, I don't think these are any worse than normal fingerless gloves.
True. The stitching though is killing me.
Yeah. Most of the time you get this when you put sell me something. We looked everywhere because when they designed the site, they linked a bunch of stuff that doesn't exist on eBay anymore.
It was
So
all sold out.
most of the time I just got sell me something. And they're like, do you want to buy this kid? He's having trouble with the hood. It's pretty great. I don't know if that sells this jacket. I don't know, your kid's gonna get stuck in it. TheUncomfortable.com. Now, if drone sweaters made you uncomfortable, you might hate this. And I did my warning about the animal yelling. I did not know I needed to say some of these images might mess you up. But
I'm just very passionate about like cement.
just know, this is an architect doing art. This is an art thing.
Oh. Oh, I love these.
This made my vertical brain want to cry.
The nice thing is they say render a lot, so you know they're not real. This is just done.
Yeah.
These don't actually exist, and everyone would be cool.
Isn't there like a whole art? That's a whole like trend.
Yeah.
Like thing in the I've seen like Japanese videos of like inventors that make inventions specifically to like not work.
Yeah, there's a whole thing of like not actual real, like or real, but like a chair you can't actually sit in, or it would be uncomfortable to sit.
Seems like an adult in my chair.
Oh wait, no, I'm wrong. The trend I'm talking about is like weird, very weird things that are a little bit too precise, like a small robot on your shoulder that feeds you a tomato.
Okay.
Like just a little bit weird.
This one I was like, oh yeah, that doesn't work.
Oh no! See, it's engagement mugs that you drink this scalding hot liquid with your loved one, like at the engagement stage, so that when you inevitably like be the one to cause like harm to your significant other, you can immediately work out. Okay, can we make it through this? If you survive these mugs, hey, we finally got something. Okay.
It's like the Saw version of mugs.
I hate it.
It's so good.
I don't think that fits physically works.
I want that. I want one.
Get that one.
Yeah, that one's like, comparatively, you're like, I don't know. I'd try it. So they get you.
It's real easy to hang after you're done.
This makes me feel like this is like me like building something in like Fallout 4 where I'm like, just go where I need you, stairs. Be stairs. Why do they build doors like this? God damn it.
It's really good.
That's it. You sent me a bunch of websites. Thank you for sending me a bunch of websites. All right.
I never thought I would get this upset about drones.
I know, right? You got
I'm
real
afraid.
heated about those drones.
I'm
We have 10 minutes of, so Abby, we'll probably fast through some of them, but if we have time, we'll go back and watch, because some of these videos,
We don't have to watch the whole thing,
Yeah.
but we do have to watch all.
yeah, I know, but we can always go back to, yeah.
Yeah, I trust you.
So Abby,
Yes.
you sent me videos about Jono.
Yes. Should I introduce him?
Yeah, introduce him. Y'all might know, you may have seen like clips of this young man, because he's been on the internet since he's been a very young man.
Mm-hmm.
You want to set him up?
Still a young man.
Yeah.
So this is a young man named Lights Camera Jackson, and he is a movie aficionado. He's a movie critic, and he is phenomenal. He's the youngest person to win a New York Emmy. So just a little bit of preface for this fellow coming up. He's the best. This is him. He's like a 45-year-old man in like a little boy's body.
It's disrespectful. We know he's a kid. Just call him a critic. They said kid critic, and I think that's rude.
It's messed up.
And probably many adults just won't get it. Director Christopher Nolan's previous film, The Dark Knight, worked for everybody. Movie fans from 8 to 88 enjoyed his twist on the Batman story.
He's just Gene Shalit, and I hate it.
I love him.
Can't be mad with that.
But this is his review. He's on a bunch of like news shit out there. But he has a great YouTube page, and every Christmas, so he does a ton of like movie reviews all year. But every Christmas, he does these videos I love, which are his like 12 days of Christmas. But he does it with DVDs.
First day of Christmas, like you love it to be, I want a DVD. Christmas, like you love it to be, Julian, and
And he goes through every movie. It's like he gets so many DVDs. He goes through all of them. But he's been doing it for literally like 10 years.
Also, all of his videos are this quality. They're all 240p or 360. Like, I have to use lower quality videos because I don't want my PowerPoint to die because I'm playing 50 videos, and I'm always scared of that. But this is the best version of this video.
Keep in mind, he won Emmys, and I love him.
That's fantastic.
This is
A
water.
little bit older.
This is
On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me disobedience and telling.
This is an aside about disobedience. I saw it. It's kind of dull when they spit in each other's mouths.
so Abby, you would say you like this guy, huh?
I very much so.
And you like this video, right?
Yes.
Because you left a comment on this video. I'm gonna forget. This is not me pulling one over on Abby and being like, I looked in the comments and you left one. Abby told me that she left a comment on this video.
Filing my videos, and I was like, what is a likable video? And I scrolled down, and look what I got.
I really love hearing the Lucas DVD of Kelly rattling around every time you look at the box, which is true. If you go back and watch that video, it's not in there well.
No.
And it's,
That's fine. This is the best one of all of his videos.
unopened Swiss Army Man.
He does it every time! Oh, it's so good.
On Blu-ray. He's also so mad that it's also on Blu-ray. Does he hate Blu-ray?
He he's like,
Oh,
The end of this video?
Is this all
You wanna watch the end of this video?
Oh, wait, which one? I just want to know which one is the 5 golden rings. Okay.
Zootopia, Swiss Army
It's board game.
He is a delight. I love sticking to a bit that you started when you were like 8.
Yeah.
So this video, we may have to watch it. It's like a 7-second video that he posted to his page of him very earnestly telling Adam Sandler that he liked Jack and Jill. And that's all the video is. And you can see Adam Sandler's face like, hey, and like, are you fucking with me? Can we watch it again?
You don't even believe in your own work. Or you think people give you nice things.
Well, here's the thing. Somebody loves that movie.
And
There are people
like
who love,
Cameron Jackson.
but here's the thing. The people that love that movie, Adam Sandler is very wary of. And he's just like, really? I gotta go then.
No, he did say, like, I really love that movie. I really thought it was funny. As in, like, no, like, for reals. I mean,
Yeah.
it could be taken either way, so.
Yeah. That is a, if you're like, I have one thing to say to Adam Sandler. I'm gonna tell him I like Mr. Deeds.
At the premiere for Pixels.
Yeah. Ah, shit, I didn't even see that pixel. Fuck. God damn it, Abby, you tricked me into having pixels in the show.
Hey, it's a gamer convention. Okay, so this is him singing the Brady Bunch theme song in front of the Brady Bunch house, but there is this like completely unwelcoming fence in front of it the whole time, which I think is just perfect.
Once again, this video got posted this year and is terrible quality. It's on a phone. How is it that bad?
He's still,
He doesn't
he's
post
100
it.
years old and a teen somehow.
Big movie.
So this is a charity. I don't remember what. I'm sure it was for a great cause. But
Oh yeah, no,
charity,
it's
he was-
Michael Jackson. Or no,
Whoa,
Michael J. Fox.
okay, better. But for the charity, she has sat in over like almost 3,000 cinema seats. So there's a video here coming up where he's just like sitting up and sitting down in like movie chairs.
Thanks, guys. Good to talk with you. This is the LCJ Charathon starting at 10 p.m. tonight, your time.
Oh,
You
the
can watch
Charathon.
it on Twitter at LCJ Reviews, Facebook and Instagram. I'm going to be sitting in 2,000.
Weird use of a GoPro. Very, or Google Glasses, whatever it is.
It's terms of service.
michaeljfox.org/LCJ Charathon.
How is this going to type the complaint?
Satellite delay, folks. Sucks.
I've been doing a lot of training. I've been sitting in a bunch of seats.
All right, we got to wrap up.
Okay, that's fine. I think he rules though.
Yeah, he's great. I love him. No, he's a great friend on the internet. Folks, we're going to wrap up here with just a couple little things. One, if you're ever interested in watching something on Twitch, I like to promote myself because I am a Twitch streamer. My fine friends here do many wonderful things on the internet, and you should follow them and find out more about what they do. Let's give it up for my guests right now, please. Give a round of applause for my guests. Thank you very much for coming. And I'm going to leave you with this.
Okay, fine.
Please, in your life, 1 second. Yes. In your life, take a moment to think about how you can be more like Snorlax and just be a big, in-the-way person and help people if you can, because we fucking need it. This week has been rough for a lot of people in a lot of different ways. This weekend is an oasis. Enjoy it. Talk to strangers. Play board games with people you don't know. Tell a dev that you like the game that they brought here. Go to Indie Mega Booth and Indie Mini Booth and play a game and give cool feedback and say, thanks so much for bringing this. because PAX is draining for a lot of people, including people who are just having fun. And then Zandra, you wanted to say something.
Oh yeah, no, I just want to walk back what I said earlier. Like, it's easy to be mad about drones, but I never thought I'd be this mad about sweaters.
Okay.
Thank you for being like the best Snorlax in my life.
Well, I appreciate that very much. Thank you all so much. Have a great night. Good night.